Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Boston International Speedway for the PlayStation 400 presented by Drive Club. Joe Davis is on the pole today, alongside PJ Williams. Gordon Fan and Trevor Meacham will make up row number 2. In row number 3, we have TJ Williams in a new paint scheme in the Works Energy Chevrolet and Jake Cole. Row number 5, we'll have, this is row number 4, sorry. It's Kyle Sosnowski starting alongside James Henry. Row 5, Tom Shelley and Zach Buchanan. The Go or Go Homers, they are starting all the way in the back now because I actually have the program NR 2003 Save Game Editor to where I can edit qualifying. We'll make sure to highlight all the guys in the field, including those around 30th. Here's your command.
Drivers, start your engines.
An excellent command given. We watched as the field will roll off, and we will be getting to green momentarily. A very adventurous 50 laps for the truck race. Kyle Sosnowski's not even getting going. Oh man, the heartbreak. The 32 team already not off to a good start. Looks like he might not be alone. Yeah, Kyle Sosnowski, the only car not getting off. Looks like the rest of the field getting off fine, at least decent. Getting ready to get green here as the pace car is already, or is not already pulling off. There he goes. Field under control of Joe Davis. Green flag is out. We're underway from Boston. So we'll definitely monitor, see if the 32 gets onto the track. Gordon Fan now going for the race lead here in the Toyota. He led at Daytona. He's wanting to lead in his second consecutive race. Who leads at the stripe? They gave that one to Joe Davis. So now Gordon Fan's going to be clear coming off of turn number 2. James Henry into second spot. Tom Shelley into third as the pole sitters sent up to the high side. Already almost back to 4th as they come across the line. Well, actually in 4th, almost 5th. In fact, he crossed the line in the 5th position. Top 3 single file. Ignore the phone call there. Or ignore the phone ringing. Jake Cole now underneath Joe Davis and clears. William Duncan. Let's check on some of the guys who were back there in the back. Let's first check out with James Quall, see where he's running there. Already up to 24th spot for James. That's a great job by that team. Getting up to the front. Get out of the middle of the pack right now. Top 3 single file though. 5 green flag laps complete. There's Theo Stiegel. Didn't talk about him at all at Daytona. Maria Kulaya. Now Maria goes underneath Theo. That's for the 5th position on the racetrack. Theo way high. Kyle Austin gets underneath him now. And the unsponsored 24, Bob Johansson, making his move. Battle for the 2nd spot now. See if 32's gone on the track. Yes, he has. How many laps down? 4. We're still green flag racing though, and James Henry got shoved up high. He's all the way back into 4th now, trying to fend off that position from Maria Kulaya. Tom Shelley, meanwhile, he's underneath Gordon Fan. He wants to lead. He's not going to lead the lap. So Gordon Fan leads the first 8 laps of this race, and Tom Shelley now to the lead. Actually, no. Gordon Fan did not lead the first 8 laps. Joe Davis led the first lap. So now a pair of Fords out in front. Tom Shelley's going to lead the lap. William Duncan underneath them now. Maria Kulaya's going for 4th position now on the 19. In fact, actually, he's going to go for 3rd on the Impala of James Henry. Team searching for sponsorship right now on that 71 car. They'll probably take anything, honestly. Just get something on those core panels. Gordon Fan, the Dixie Chopper Toyota, almost tried to put a nose underneath the 21, not able to do it. Doors shut real quickly. Andrea Erickson and Kyle Austin running different schemes this week. One's in the K-Love Toyota and the other one in the Dollar General scheme. Here comes Kyle Thomas now in the 54. Andrea Erickson almost underneath, now is underneath the 19 car. Here comes Chris Washer in a new scheme this week, the UPS Chevrolet. Under attack from TJ Williams there in the 88. Bob Johansson 24 goes way high. Now under Makoto Iguchi. Here's where the battle is at on the racetrack. It's for 4th. It's Maria Kulaya in the 21 and Andrea Erickson in the 18. Erickson underneath now. Which line's Gordon Fan and Kyle Thomas going to pick? So JGR showing some strength here up in the front. Where's Warren Cherry, the winner from last week? Where's he running? 38th position for Warren Cherry. Not a good run so far for the winner last week. Austin Ogo's back here as well in 41st. Is it 32 come up here or something? Erickson now to 3rd as she's gone by James Henry. So Erickson with a fast car, a 22.3 the last time around. Actually a 10th or a couple hundredths faster than the guys in front of her, and she actually was still passing someone that lap. Good 10th of a second faster than the 2 leaders there for Erickson. She's got the faster car. And a theme up here in the front, black and white. So we'll keep an eye on probably the fastest car on the track. William Duncan turning the fastest lap of the race so far, 21.81. Or 84, I mean. See, Erickson's got a faster car, almost about 2/10 now on... actually, it is 2/10 on the 23 of Tom Shelley. At least that last time around. Right out to the back bumper. And only a 10th faster that time. So now Erickson right to the back bumper of the 23. This lap's probably going to be a little bit slower than that 23 car. Nope, still faster. Now she's got an opening here. Tom Shelley leaves the inside open. Not able to take advantage of it. Down to turn number 3 now. This time Erickson's going to look underneath. Not able to do anything. And we're back. You have not missed much up front. Top three are William Duncan, Tom Shelley, and Andrea Eriksson. Eriksson has been running the faster laps of those up front, but Tom Shelley that time around ran the fastest of the top three. Almost looked like there might have been a pit stop going on that time around, but Eriksson looking low. She is there. Tom Shelley's going to have to give her the spot, and now there's a new fourth place as James Henry's been shoved up to the high side. Eriksson's on by, and now she can try and chase down the race leader. .25 complete. We're a third of the way through this, and we have not had a caution flag yet. Of the top three, Eriksson was fastest that last time around. James Shelley would be the next car that they go on by. So Eriksson not that much faster that time around. Oh, she got a big run through turns 1 and 2. See speeds at the line, 23.0, 25, 23.1, 23.4, so Eriksson just a tad bit faster. Looks like the tires have balanced out a little bit here for all three of these top cars. .23.1, a 23.1 but slower, and 23.13. Wow, James Qualls up to 7th right now. Great job for Travel More coach Chevrolet. Trying to get into top 30 in orange points. That way he does not have to worry about making the race through the shootout qualifying. Preston Vale, another one of those. He's currently running in 10th. Showing you the rest of the field here. Warren Cherry running 31st, huh? That's going through the field. So let's see. Coming down, we'll complete lap 32. Andrea Eriksson right up to the back bumper of William Duncan. Can Andrea Eriksson do anything with that snap-on Ford of William Duncan? You can see the times just falling off. And each lap that they run under green, someone is liking it, although he is many laps down. Kyle Sosnowski is able to just charge his way through the field as we nearly had a wreck. Oh, and Jose Navarro's retired with a piston issue. Wow. Did not even see that. So the 98 car retired and will finish in the 42nd position. So now here we go. Eriksson fell off a little bit that lap, and Tom Shelley, I think, was fastest of them by a 10th over William Duncan. So Tom Shelley running the fast lap of the top three. When will pit stops occur? We know that they will have to make pit stops. The trucks had to make There's one pit stop for 50 laps. These guys running 25 extra. 75 laps here in this 400-mile race. Here comes the 18 of Andre. Had to let off a lot on that one. But is going to have William clear. Not yet. But is going to lead the lap. About half a car length at the stripe. New leader, car 18, Andrea Eriksson behind the wheel. Now Drew Austin just coming off of turn number 4. He is 41st spot. Or 40th actually, yeah, because Jose is retired now in 42nd. And Kyle Sosnowski is showing everyone how important these tires are going to be. Caution is out. Big wreck, Maria Kulaya, Gordon fan. Kyle Austin's involved. Warren Cherry's in it. The 33's in it. The 9, the 22. The 5's in it. Charles Sanford's in it. Kenny Bale's out. Looks like Jeff James has damage. Jeffrey Buckeye maybe. Looks like the 6 has some damage. We have a stack up here. As the leaders will pit. Oh, this is all chaos. This is chaos breaking loose here. There's 3 wide entering pit road. We'll try and watch the race off pit road here. Ignore the 88. I believe he is coming in after. This came out at a good time. We were going to have to take another break here momentarily, but will this caution come out? No, we will not. 29's first off pit road. So is the 80. And then there's the 18, the 3, the 12, 99, 23. We'll take a look at what happened, and we'll come back to sort all this mess out. You are watching the PlayStation 400 from Boston International Speedway live on the INORL Racing Network. And we are back. Here's where the incident started, off of turn number 2. John McNamara gets into Gornfan. We'll go into spectator cam. Gornfan smacks the wall, slides up the track. McNamara barely misses him. There's Jake Colgan by. Trevor Meacham, nowhere for Kyle Austin to go. Elijah Workman, there's Austin Ogo. Kenny Bale hits someone back there. Charles Sanford as well. Brendan Patterson runs into Sanford. Cherry and Jeff James kind of get into Gornfan, as well as then Maria Kulaya. Drew Austin, Maria Kulaya. Let's see who all runs into Kyle Austin as a part of this. Oh! Wow. Joe Davis just misses this on the outside. Oh, nowhere for those two to go. And Dustin Griffiths gets through it. Somewhat. Wow, let's take an onboard with that 29 car. I'll probably just stay quiet through this because you won't hear me otherwise anyway. You won't hear me anyway over the onboard camera. So some minor damage on the 29 car. And I believe he won the race off pit road. So we'll take you back to the green flag and we'll sort all the mess out. Here from Boston, you're watching the PlayStation 400 live on the INORL Racing Network. And we are back. Dustin Griffiths is indeed the leader. Then it's TJ Williams, Andrea Eriksson, Jeffrey Buckeye. With a small crinkle in the hood, he might be a little bit slower. William Duncan, Makoto Iguchi, Tom Shelley, Kyle Thomas, James Qualls, and Bob Johansson in the top 10. Theo Stiegel, Jake Davis, Preston Vale, Chris Washer, Zach Buchanan, Angel Navarro, Jake Cole, Joe Davis, Dylan Young, and Daniel Day, the top 20. Kyle Sosnowski is 3 laps down now. He was 4. And a long list of retirements. See him on your screen. Kenny Bale, Drew Austin, Toby Jason, Elijah Workman, Warren Cherry, Maria Kulaya, Kyle Austin, Goran Fan, Brendan Patterson, Charles Sanford, and Jose Navarro was already retired before. Actually, Kyle Sosnowski is 4 laps down. Somehow he gained a lap back at some point in the caution. I'm interested to see if this guy's going to be up to speed here. Kyle Sosnowski appears to be, the answer to that is a big fat no. Oh, wow, Makoto Iguchi, what a move. Dustin Griffith's coming to pit road. So is Jeffrey Buckeye and Amanda Shelley, and that caused a big bottleneck. Andrea Erickson to race lead, TJ Williams second, William Duncan, Tom Shelley, and James Qualls is 5th. But Kyle Sosnowski on the tail end of this, he's 3 laps down right now. That was a whole lot of craziness. So Erickson with a 1 second lead over TJ Williams. And then it's William Duncan, Tom Shelley, James Qualls, Bob Johansson, Makoto Iguchi, Kyle Thomas is on, and Preston Vale are battling for a position. Zach Buchanan and Jake Davis, and that is your top 11. Oh boy, here comes Griffiths. This could be troublesome here going into turn number 3. Looks like they all got by. Qualls is getting held up a little bit by Griffiths, but Griffiths should be faster on at least 1 lap newer tires. This could be a strategy if it comes down to green flag pit stops. If he can hold out long enough. He's only 2 laps down right now. Amanda Shelley's a lap down. Apparently this is actually the best battle on the track right now. Here's where the battling is going to be occurring right now. Although TJ Williams is faster than Andrea Erickson a little bit. So Zach Buchanan with a run on Makoto Iguchi. Jake Davis is underneath Bob Johansson, a battle between unsponsored cars. Caution's out. Theo Stiegel, Bob Johansson, Brad Johnson, James Shelley, Jake Cole, PJ Williams, Jeffrey Buckeye, Kyle Thomas, Daniel Days got some damage. Austin, that might be from earlier, and same for... Wow. So here we are under the second yellow flag of the race. Through the leader's pit here. Hard to tell. Or it's going to be hard to tell from there. Joe Davis is pitting. Obviously Daniel Day with that heavy damage. Let's take you back to see what happened to Bob Johansson. And we are back. Once again, it happens off at turn number 4. This time it's Joe Davis getting into Johansson. Just turns him and around he goes. Slides back up track. Nowhere for a lot of these guys to go. Theo Stiegel right into the 24 car. And Brad Johnson's the one that collects a lot of the people here. As you see, he knows he's spinning, but there's no way he can avoid him. And hi, Noah. PJ Williams also involved. Yep. Okay, so we covered everyone that's involved and made it. Amanda Shelley clips her brother. And we'll take you back to the green flag. You're watching the PlayStation 400 presented by Drive Club live on the INORL Racing Network. And we are back. We are getting set to go back to racing here. There'll be 21 laps to go when we get the green flag. Your top 10 is Andrea Erickson, TJ Williams, William Duncan, Tom Shelley, James Qualls, Makoto Iguchi, Zach Buchanan, Jake Davis, Preston Vale, and Chris Washer. You see the lap down cars are Amanda Shelley, Kyle Sosnowski, and early leader Dustin Griffiths. Those out of the race, Daniel Day, Bob Johansson, Theo Stiegel, PJ Williams, and Jeffrey Buckeye, as well as James Shelley and Kenny Bale. Some of those guys will be getting an early jump start on their trip to Rockingham for the Cup race tomorrow. We're back to racing though. Amanda Shelley incredibly off the pace. Oh, Trevor Meacham, look out! Wow, just getting into fourth gear. Dustin Griffiths is actually going to get one of his laps back right now. So is Kyle. William Duncan, meanwhile, going for the race lead. And will have it and is clear as they come off of turn number 2. Here comes Tom Shelley underneath Andrea Erickson. James Qualls is up here now. We talked about him all day, but he has not been one of the main runners up front and in this battle for the lead. Now he is when it matters most. We're under 20 laps to go from Boston. Zach Buchanan going for third, or is actually, well, that's for fourth now. William Duncan underneath Kyle Sosnowski. Buchanan underneath Qualls. That's for third now. And already, well, Johnson's a little bit faster, but hey, they're already like half a lap down. How about this? Fords 1, 2, 3 right now. You have Duncan out in front. Then it's Tom Shelley and Zach Buchanan. Then it's a Chevrolet and James Qualls. Toyota and Jake Davis. And I think there are only 2 Dodges in the field and they're both out of the race. Buchanan looks like he has a run on Tom Shelley. Here they come off of turn number 4. Huge lead right now for William Duncan. Buchanan made a look at it, not able to do anything just yet. Oh, sorry. Buchanan right on the back bumper of the 23 car. James Qualls just sitting back. It's like, you guys can go ahead and battle. I'll just pass both of you when you guys wreck or something. Although now James is going to have to fend off Chris Washer. We haven't talked about him all day. Here goes Tom Shelley underneath the 32 of Kyle Sosnowski. Got him clear now coming off the back straightaway. Buchanan's underneath as well. Saves a lot of time on that move. You see the texture's kind of lagging actually is what it is. Qualls now not able to get quickly by Kyle Sosnowski there. We'll try and make the move in turn number 1. Not able to do it. Now Shelley's trying to chase down William Duncan. It's a half a second lead for the 12 car. Buchanan underneath Shelley. That's for second spot now. Here comes Sosnowski underneath as well. Can Qualls follow and grab the third place position from the 23 of Tom Shelley? And will the leaders have to make a pit stop? Qualls is by him now. Wash is going to follow all the way through. 9 to go at the stripe. Here Washer was wanting to go for it, but not able to. TJ Williams now underneath the 23 of Tom Shelley. This would be a huge run for that Ford Travel Motor Coach team, trying to get into the top 30 in points like we mentioned before. And that is crucial because top 30 in orange points do not have to worry about the shootout qualifying when we go to Las Vegas next week. Jake Davis up here in the front now as well. We haven't talked about him much all day. Being one of those guys that's kind of been up front most of the race, top 10, top 20. Has not been up here in the top 5, but he's currently running 6. Oh, Qualls had to let off a little bit there to get away from the 32's back bumper. This all occurring over a second behind race leader William Duncan, who will be getting 5 to go at the stripe. As long as he doesn't have to pit, he should be able to win this one pretty easily. 5 laps to go, and no one's within a zip code of that 12 car. See, Buchanan's kind of in his own zone here as well. Qualls has really struggled to get by the lapped car of Kyle Sosnowski. But Sosnowski's been up to speed, so it's not like he's slow and holding him up that way. Although Griffiths has gone past Shelley, this could be a game changer here, depending on when William Duncan catches him, and maybe Buchanan can go ahead and gain a few tenths here when he gets up to that 39 car. It's going to be the only lap car I think Duncan's going to have to worry about in the closing stages here. Two to go at the stripe. I think he's going to catch Shelley in the right spot. Yep, not going to have any problems there as he's got a 1 second advantage over the 53 of Zach Buchanan. Qualls, meanwhile, has gone past the 32. Now he's going to try and chase down that Herbie Love Bug machine of Buchanan. Meanwhile, William Duncan's going to see the white flag this time by. 1 lap to go for the snap-on Ford. And out of 4 for the final time, William Duncan plays the strategy card right in Boston and will take the victory in the PlayStation 400. So as the field crosses the line, high attrition rate here today. Only 23 cars finished. Jake Cole retired with a gearbox issue late in this one. So that's a rough way to end his day. William Duncan, we said, got the win. Zach Buchanan, James Qualls, Chris Washer, TJ Williams complete the top 5. John McNamara, Tom Shelley, Jake Davis, Dylan Young, Andrea Erickson, your top 10. Angel Navarro, Makoto Gucci, Trevor Meacham, Preston Vale, Tom Gerard, Jeff James, Kyle Thomas, James Henry, Austin Ogo, and Brad Johnson are your top 20. Those are the only guys on the lap. Griffiths, Shelley, and Sosnowski there laps down, and then everybody else did not finish the race. And we'll see you next week in Las Vegas. Apparently, I'd actually end up starting that again. Okay, the ending was a little bit rushed on the last one because I was running up against 10 minutes. So we'll see you tomorrow for the BMW 400 from Rockingham. Next week, Nationwide is going to Las Vegas for the Poker Chip 200. I've been Gordon Fan 291. You've been watching a production of the INORL Racing Uncontained. See you guys next time. And here are the point standings after Boston. You see TJ Williams is the points leader. William Duncan fifth rises up to 5th in the points. Warren Cherry falls to 12th. And the Gorgo homers next week will be Angel Navarro, Kenny Bale, Dustin Griffiths, Daniel Day, James Shelley, Jose Navarro, Toby Jason, Preston Vale, Brendan Patterson, Drew Austin, Charles Sanford, Elijah Workman, and Samuel Ogo. See you guys at Las Vegas.